Up and running? That's the question. I think it is. We will check. We are live trading. Usually I don't trade this early into the session, but did see an opportunity for a short there on the NQ. So we decided let's trade it. Let's trade it. Feeling good today so far. Did have a good weekend rest. All right, let's share this up in here. Booyakasha. Share it on the Telegram. And then, that's actually a good trade. I'm giving this NatGas trade plenty of room here, but it's not moving in the direction I want it to. NatGas is down here. NG went a little bit lower than I wanted to. We're up about, so far for the day, I've been trading a little bit pre-market. We're up about 563 and up about, 1,600 on this one trade, this short. NQ is hitting a zone. We'd be looking at this target. Chart 4 members, 542 is our next trade. 542 is our next trade long below that level. Long below that level. Members, NQ, chart 4. Low, 540. Long. Alpha members, I just released a new pattern library, so you want to check that out. Level checks, one of the best trades that you can do. How is this? That trade's not working out in our favor. Booyakasha. I will do an update here. Oh, I did not add to the Twitter, my Twitter. I'll put Twitter over here. I don't know why Discord doesn't do the snap. That I'm going to take some profit here. Actually, no, I'm not. We're going to wait for that level. Let's wait for that level, son. Booyakasha. I don't know why I keep saying that. That's from, what is that from? That's from, God, what's the name of that guy that did Borat? But he did the other, the rapper guy, the UK rapper guy. All right, let's take some profit there. I took some profit there just because it's short of the level. Want to maximize a little bit of profit. We'll let this last position have a little bit of room. We're looking around 540. If we look at my pre-market, I did share this in Trade Room Alpha. One of the new things you'll see is that I've actually charted on here. This is just standard. I've added the actual NQ here. Should have done it a long time ago. All right. Let's go to the next thing we want to go to. Booyakasha. Come on, NatGas. Move, man. I almost should add one more to that position, or 3 more to that position. We'll add one more. And then we'll do a trailing, we'll do a stop down here. NatGas is up in there. I'll be calling on, for members, Trade Room Alpha. Trade Room Alpha. We're going to get knocked out of that NQ trade, or that, NQ trade. So do we want to re-add? Absolutely. We want to add up here. We'll sell 3 right around 614 if it gets there. We'll sell 614 up there if it gets there. Chart 2 is a level. Chart 2 is our level check. Chart 2 is our level check, members. We want to trade chart 2 on the NQ. Look at that. NatGas is starting to get in. Market just opened. I've got my coffee. I had a well rest. I'm over my treatment cycle. GC is hitting an interesting level. We'll see if that actually sells off or not. It did go momentum short and buy a short over the night. I think what we probably should do is probably do a sell right around 1991. So on GC, we're going to sell right around 1991. GC, actually, do we want to sell around 1991? No, we don't. We don't. We want to be momentum long there. Damn it, Jim. I need a soundboard. We're going to buy GC down below. We're going to buy GC on a pullback, ideally. We'll wait. We got a key level on GC. Remember C4? You should see that C4 level. It hasn't really been tested. The RDA did hold up on C4. That's why we're long. I mean, if you look at the trade room alpha, that's what I'm going to do. Trade room alpha. Trade room alpha, I'm going to share C4. So just so you know, booyah. All right. Where we at? I don't know if I like that. Okay, my mic is in my way. All right. So I've got, how is anybody there today? Haven't seen anybody comment. All right, so we're up so far for the day. Ooh, we're up about $2,400. Booyakasha. I'm going to sit on this NG trade because NG to me, all right, I think we sell one. We do a participation trade on NQ right here. It's hitting the RDA on chart 2. But, all right, it's going to be a little difficult. We are trading a little bit. Oh, hi. Hey, Ray, welcome, NS. Welcome, Lencho. Welcome. Good to have you here. Also streaming on the YouTubes. Feeling good today so far. I've been up since 6, which is rare for me. I usually get up around 7:30 or so my time. I was up at 3 on Sunday. I just couldn't sleep. I figured, you know what? I'm going to do things. So I got into Sierra chart a little bit more. Did get into Sierra chart a little bit more. I don't know. I don't really like the way that this is moving. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just put a trailing stop up there. Chart 1 is where I'm trading the NQ. You know, it didn't hit that level, so that's why we're trading that. We are in level 2. Members, level 2 is our control for that. If you're new, you want to follow on Discord down below. You'll see a link below the video that says join on Discord, both on TradingView and on YouTube. That's the best place to answer questions. It's where I share most of the calls. That's where I share pretty much all the calls. I don't like Twitter, even though I'm on Twitter. Don't like Twitter. I am on Telegram, so if you like Telegram, you can find a link to Telegram down below as well. At least in YouTube. I don't know about in TradingView. All right, we're only in one lot, and we're not going to do what we did on Friday. If you saw Friday's stream, that was an exercise in being a super sniper. Pretty much made about 6. Well, I ended the day on 14K. So I ended the day 14K on that day, but that was sniping one lot positions. We're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be trading probably at size if we get an opportunity. We see some trades. See if we can have a $30,000 or $40,000 day today. 30 or 50,000. Let's see. See how we do. I don't really plan out, hey, let's try to have a X amount a day. What you should really do is you should just take what the market gives you. Take what the market gives you. I know some traders are like, oh, I make my 1,000, I'm out for the day. Oh, there we go. Let's see some volatility up in here. What is NatGas doing? NatGas, what are you doing to me? NatGas, you're not holding up, son. We're below that low. That's probably a stupid place to have our stop. It's the dumbest place to have our stop. Let's move it down a little bit more. Booyakasha. All right. I need a soundboard so I don't have to make these sounds myself. All right. So any questions? Anybody have any questions on what we're trading? What system we're trading? Anything else? Welcome. NatGas is about to get profitable. We're about $700 up on this one in Q trade. We are looking for a level check. Now we do have lows. I would assume probably the best trade is around 508. Let's say 508, 501. Sorry, NQ 508 area. we look for clues to go long. That's what the chart's telling us now, man. Those that are new, I'm trading the best trade system on the planet, the Rexdog trade system. Developed it. I became a profitable trader back in 2018. Took me about 2 years to get there. We're going to go short again if it takes us out. We're not quite in Oompa Loompa land. Oompa Loompa land was up there. I was short right around this level here. Chart 4 is our control there. Dow. I don't trade the Dow, but I can look at the Dow. We can look at it. You know, I've been trying to figure out what to trade besides the NatGas trade is pissing me off. Come on. Do I have patience for this trade today? I guess I just don't look at it. Just don't look at the chart. So what I had to do is some crypto charts this weekend. I don't know what these buyers are thinking as far as like crypto, but they're about to get wrecked up in these areas. Probably a little bit higher. If we look at the Bitcoin, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin did sell off here in the market. We do have the RDA. It's momentum bias long. I know this is a busy chart. This is my Rexdog Maximus chart. It has every multi-time frame indicator. I know I repeat myself often, but I know there's new people joining all the time. So I know it's a busy chart, but I can look at this chart and I can clearly see all of the multi-time frame indicators in our system. We are well above the weekly open here. We do have the RDA on the 60 minutes, so that's what to watch. The level to watch right here is right here. And I'm going to use the zoom feature a little bit more because I know I have 3 4K monitors now. So right here, this level here, 27,749, 27,249, sorry. Right in this zone. This is the zone to watch. The 240 right here. The 240 momentum check. This whole area is where to watch on Bitcoin. If it comes back to this area. I mean, it's pretty obvious. This is obvious charting. This is Trader 101. That's the area to watch. That's where you'd want to be a buyer, down below that or near that, or start at the RDA right here. Start at the RDA. Pretty simple. Let's see where we're at on our trades. NatGas is punishing us. Not really, but I'm in that trade. I want to see that trade. I got to give it enough time. What did we get ordered on filled? Oh, we got filled on a GC trade. Okay, GC. GC we got filled on one of our entries going long. One of our entries going long. Yeah, I do. So, Lady Mozart, hopefully I can use your name. I do have the 4 charts set up on each individual ticker. I do. I'll answer on stream. So we got picked up on that GC trade. Let's see if we can get picked up on another position there. Yeah, I don't quite like the way it's looking. The problem is on chart 4, we're going to put a stop loss just at the entry. Although that trade is working out in our favor now, we're up about, this NG trade is going to destroy our P&L. I'm going to banish it from trading. Okay, one more chance there, NG. One more chance, man. You hit the low, find buyers. All right, we're below the level on chart 4 on an NQ. So I'm answering a question on Trade Room Alpha for Lady Mozart, which, if you're a real lady, we're pretty much a male-dominated. I look at the stats on YouTube. We're like 95% male. So that level should have been a fade, or you should have traded that level, or we're going to get knocked out of this trade here. So we're going to trade that level. We're going to go long on the NQ. So yeah, on every chart you see here, I have the 4 chart layout. So I have 2 4 charts layouts. Well, actually, there are actually 3 chart layouts. Because I have the 5 minute up here, so I can see the 5 minutes separately. But basically, it's a 4 chart layout. It is the 4 chart layout. So I'm trading the 4-chart layout on every single one of these that you see here. That's the true edge in the trading system. What's DGI? I'll look at that. Yeah, we can look at the DGI. NG is still holding up. I missed that long. I missed the reversal on NQ. I should have reversed there. We did get knocked out of that GC trade. I just don't like the way that I don't like the way that chart 4 is. I think we should wait for that level check. We should wait for that level check around 1973. So I think we'll put an entry right around there, 1973 on GC. I think you wait for that level check. I think that's what you do. So we're going to put an entry on GC at 1973, put a stop, projective stop in the market. See if we get picked up on the NQ on the other rise up. Now, the NQ is at an interesting area here because what is it doing? If we look at, okay, the mic's in my freaking face again. All right, I need to move this mic. I need to figure out how to do this effectively because this is freaking annoying. NQ is at an interesting area. Number one, the NQ is at an RDA check, but where's the index? You can see this key level. I already marked this key level. We're waiting for that key level right around 395. So that's kind of the key level that we're looking for on the index. But we do miss this trade. Didn't miss this NQ trade. The question now is, it's going to come back to the open, probably, maybe. Do we trade that, or where do we trade that? The chart's giving us a kind of mixed signal. Chart 4, there's a weak level right around 686. So there's another level here. We could split that in the middle and trade right here. I think we trade right here. Sorry, not showing my screen. Boom. That's our next trade right there. That's the opening range high as it's being developed. We probably should trade up to that. So I'll do a participation trade up to that. See if we get picked up on a pullback. So we'll see if we get picked up on a pullback. Chart 2 is our control there. Members, chart 2 is our control. So I have 3 monitors here. So for those that maybe wonder, I'm answering Lady Mozart's question. So, and I'll get to the other charts that people are mentioning in the chat. All right. So I will get to that. Oh, oil? Yeah. Well, I'm trading oil. Oil is CL. Oil is the second chart that you see here. Ooh, did not see that sell-off though. I think what we do is we try to get in on that sell-off. See if we can get in on this sell-off on oil. Black gold. I'm going to have to go to the restroom because of... All right, what did we get picked up on? Got picked up on the NQ on a pullback there. We're not going to give that a lot of room. That's a participation trade. So we're going to put our stop loss right below entry. It's either going to move here or not. It's kind of a fade trade. I mean, it's a momentum trade on chart 2, but it's a fade trade on every other chart. So we're not going to get aggressive on a fade trade. There we go. So I have 3 monitors. So kind of in my living space, because for those that don't know, I have terminal cancer. So what I've done, I have like a man cave. I don't know if that's the best description for it, but it's got 6 monitors down there. And then that's where I used to trade and used to do most of my work and everything else. But I've been, like I said, I've been an entrepreneur. Oh man, I didn't want to get taken out of that trade. So we'll see if we can get picked up here. Getting a little aggressive here in this trade here. I don't think I want to be this aggressive yet, but I'm a little aggressive on this trade. Need to focus. Is it going to be an overshoot? That's the question. Does it want to go higher? Did get stopped out. What did we get stopped out of? We got stopped out of the NG.
Stop filled.
All right, we got to go with momentum on this trade. Momentum shifted on this trade, so we got to go with momentum. on the NQ trade. We got knocked out of the NG trade. Did not serve us well. I was trading against my typical style there. There we go. Dinged my P&L pretty bad there. A little pissed about that whole situation. All right. The question is this level going to hold up? So I think that, you expect this level to hold up right around 545. I don't think you trade on the expectation that it doesn't hold up. I think you expect that this level holds up, but it did kind of impulse down there pretty quick. Yeah, I don't like the way the NQ's moving there. It's creating another level there, possibly on chart 4. Till we get a close. But I don't know, is that an overshoot? I don't like the way it's moving in this area. We can look at DJI. Yeah. So let's go to fucking Mike. Get out of my way. Got out of that trade. We're going to have to get back in it. I'm going to take a little bit of risk here on the NQ.
Order filled.
Question is it going to rise up to the next level and do another test, or is it going to fail here? I think yeah, it looks like it's going to rise up. One challenge is I need actually 4 monitors here. What the fuck is it? I knew it. I knew it was an overshoot. All right, we got 3 trailing stops, and then we're either going to be knocked out on these 3 trailing stops or on the NQ. Oh, that NatGas trade really hurt because that goes against my typical style.
Order filled. Order filled.
We're looking at the RDA holding up here, but I could be wrong. That's why I said I need 1 more monitor. Yeah, we trade that.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Does not want to sell off. But it's trying to. It's hard to say exactly what it's trying to do.
Order filled.
Just don't like what it's doing. Burned through my P&L being a stupid trader here. All right. I'm going to get up here in a second and I'm going to take a break for a second, refocus my mind, and then I'm going to get up and start trading like I fucking should be trading.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, we got picked up on a CL short. We're in an NQ short or NQ long. I did reverse that. It does look like it's going to go back up, but it's hard to say. Looks like it's going to go back up and at least test the high. That's what I'm trading against anyways. We're in a CL trade. Short on that. Not going to give that trade much room, but we're going to look to get picked up on the other one. I messed around in this range like an idiot. I need to go to the restroom real quick. This NatGas, it just feels like it's at a low. I'm going to have to trade this.
Order filled.
It just feels like it's at a low. I could be completely wrong. It just feels like it's at a low based on what I see on the chart. So up here, think you sell the high. I think it's going for the high. So I should have looked at the time. I didn't look at the time. Like an idiot, I didn't look at the time. We're going to take some off because it is at a momentum check. Oh, wait. I was only in one. Thought it was in two there. Okay. So oil is the second chart. So I should have stayed in that trade, but we're at a momentum check on chart 4. So right now, I would say you know what? I'm going to get out of that CL trade. Momentum shifted on that. Momentum shifted on that CL trade. And all right, so now chart 4 is at the RDA. It's not quite at the 5-minute RDA. I mean, obviously where you need to short or where you need to be short is up to the 6. It's probably trying to go for 671. That's probably what it's trying to do.
Order filled.
So it seems like it's going for 671. Sorry, I need to concentrate here. So I'm trading NQ up to 671, but I don't want to get too aggressive yet because it might just sell off pretty hard here because it is at an RDA check on chart 4. It's at a kind of key level on chart 3 as well, but did not get picked up on that pullback. Let's see if we get picked up below that low. Let's look for an overshoot, slight overshoot here. Protective stop in the market. All right. So all it needs to do is break the RDA, and then it's probably going to the next 684. And then, I mean, it might be going for the overnight high, 763. Maybe that's where it's going. You know what I'm doing on this NG trade? I'm being an idiot. I'm trying to catch a falling knife. That's what I'm doing. I'm being an idiot. I need to go to the restroom here. So I will here in a second. Yeah. CL looks long. Yeah, CO oil looks long up to the, but I don't have high confidence in it yet. So I don't want to enter a position quite yet. Put a trailing stop into our NQ trade. This just isn't a great place to trade because it does look like it's going to go up and test the highs, but it's also at multiple momentum checks. So we do have a level. The level I'm most interested in is 718 on the NQ. All right, I guess we can get rid of all of the bids. All right, so this should